Where's the egg?
Right here. Bends down and brings an egg out of the long grass at Tico's feet. You had it all along. Holds the egg tightly in his right hand and then suddenly throws it at them. Kia and Minnie duck quickly. A flapping pigeon flies off into the tree.
Mr. Magician, would you teach me these tricks, please?
No, I am not a magician. Sits down cross-legged under the tree, opens his bag, takes out a beady, and strikes a match to light it. You have to be really brave to play with magic. Like this. Puts out the lighted match with his bare fingers. Or like this. Puts the lighted end of the beady inside his mouth. Takes a drag, and blows out a cloud of smoke.
You look silly like a train engine. Fire inside and smoke outside. Now how about blowing your whistle?
Hey, where are you from? I'm doing such interesting things and you aren't even pleased. Just looking for tricks everywhere. Don't you kids know how to have fun? Man scratches his head and a small, stubby pencil comes out. Man takes a crumpled piece of paper from Tico's pocket, straightens it, and begins to write furiously.
Don't get mad, Yar. You are pretty good and we were just teasing you.
Ignores them scribbling away.
What are you writing?
A poem, a very special poem. Now go away.
Tiptoes behind him and takes a peek. Sees knots and crosses, scratches and squiggly lines. We're waiting, Mr. Magician.
What for? And stop calling me a magician. I told you I don't like it.
Won't you please read out your poem, Mr. Marbles and Eggs, sir?
Okay, but mind you, you will need to clap at the end. Reads out the poem. There was a young man from Bombay who took a walk last Monday. He walked away in glory, and that's the end of the story because he hasn't come back till today. Kaya, Minnie, and Tico clap real hard.
Wow, that was really good. Notices a funny light around his head, then it vanishes.
And such a sad poem, too.
That was my funny poem. I haven't read the sad one yet. The Marbles and Eggs man cleared his throat and began. Man, now the sad one. A boy once had a kite. It was red color bright. Tico, that's wrong grammar. You can't do that just to make the lines rhyme. No one will publish your poem. Man, oh bother, you always interrupt. He scrunched up the paper into a ball and threw his pencil and the paper at Tico. A rolled up bright green handkerchief hit Tico on the nose. Man, now see what you've made me do. I don't want that silly hanky. I want my sad poem back. My poem about the red kite and my magic pencil. Kia, won't a green hanky do? Man, no, never. That is why the red kite poem is so sad. It always disappears before I finish reading it. The Marbles and Eggs man swept his arms in the air and opened his fists, revealing hands full of white and yellow champa flowers. They got a whiff of their sweet smell. The flowers began to glow softly as if on fire, then turned into fireflies that fluttered and shimmered in his palms. Kia, puzzled. Now when did he pick the flowers from that tall champa tree? The man closed his fists, opened them again, and his hands were empty. The fireflies and flowers had disappeared. Man, oof, Delhi is so hot in June. I think I'll go to Kashmir. If I start now, I should get there before dinner. The Marbles and Eggs man, remembering something, spoke up. Man, before I forget, I better give you folks a present. Children, a present. What for? Man, because actually you three were pretty good at watching my magic and mystery games and listening to my poems. This is to say thank you for being such a good audience. The man raised his arms high, waved them in the air, and opened his fists, revealing hands full of beautiful, multicolored, shiny marbles. He threw the marbles in the air, and they floated around, glowing in many brilliant colors. They landed in the grass, shimmering like bright jewels. Kia, Minnie, and Tico scrambled across the grass trying to pick the marbles, but they turned into butterflies and flew away. The Marbles and Eggs man had disappeared into thin air.